So here we go. Welcome to qualifying here for the CMRSC World Endurance. It's the Endurance Championship here, and we're getting ready for the Belgium Grand Prix. If you're excited for this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we're gonna get ready for action. So heading into turn one, into the right-hander, the hairpin, and then accelerating out very flat up here, and then it's into the famous Eau Rouge and Radiant. You can see him shifting up Sven, and he is not letting off here. And there you see, he is absolutely on a flyer now, as he races down the Camel Straight, heading into the next set of chicanes. Here we go, hard on the brakes. Let's take a look at those gears there. Third gear to the right, into the left-hander. Slight accelerating out. You're kind of just playing with the throttle as you then finally mash the throttle out for the right-hander. Then racing down the hill. Look at that. Holding on to the inside line. Oh, but he's gone a bit wide. But he's got it going. Switch to the right-hander. Flick to the left. And we have a great turnout here on track and a great turnout over on the stream side. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content. If not, well, hold on to your seats because it's just qualifying. Racing is going to be the real story. Wide. So apologies there. Just make sure audio levels are working. Like the stream if you're liking it already. And comment down in the live chat. Who do you think is taking pole position in the GTE class? Who's it going to be? As we first off watch Sven here as he just takes a little wiggle there on the rear. And now he enters on to the back straight, heading up into the famous Blanchiment. Very easy where you can lose out on track limits. But as you see, it's going to be completely flat out. You want to get the car as wide as possible, then swing it in. Absolutely beautiful. Last but not least, it is the bus stop chicane, and we're gonna find out right about now the drivers and what they're gonna be chasing. Van Doren says I'm gonna be the one who's gonna take pole position. We'll see about that. Here we go. Across the line, Sven puts down a lap time of a 2:16.325. That's the time the drivers are gonna be chasing down. Let's take a look at the drivers behind them as they come around the final couple of corners. As we see, Eamon puts in that lap time there. P2, but P1 is taken over by Peter Sabot. 2:16.240. Next up now, we have the Ford of Partab and Eduardo. Both of them, not valid lap times. Nixon puts in a lap. Not going to be quick enough. Here we have the Chevy of Kasper Tezayaki, and he puts in a lap. It's not fast enough. Here comes Lacey come across the line, and she goes 7th. And so good qualifying lap times out there so far. So the first round of qualifying laps have been put down there, and there you can see what it's looking like. Entry curb into the left-hander a little bit better, but Sven comes across the line, and it's a magic time! Oh my goodness! Oh, 2:16.240! P1 and P2 are tied with the same time! But with Peter Sabot, who had already set his lap time, well, he's currently on pole! That is incredible! And that shows you how close the competition is! Nixon into the bus stop chicane. Anything can be done, potentially. No! Takes it to the pits. Here comes Partab. Currently sitting P7. The Guyanese coming across the line for HP Racing. Stays P7 behind BMW of Peter Sabot. And Peter has now put out a statement because he's quicker. 2:16.226 further cements himself on pole, so that tiebreaker is broken now. Regardless, Sven needs to start pushing hard. So qualifying is complete. If you have already put down a lap time, you must stay into the pits. If you are already crossed the line by that 15-minute mark, you can stay out to finish your lap. So as they come across the line, the virtual checkered flag is out. There you see one of the Fords just coming across our screen. Steven. And then we also see one of the Ferraris there of Eamon. But at the moment, it's still Peter on pole. All right, so at the exact 10-minute mark, that is when LMPs can go out. So congratulations, your top 3 for GTE, Peter, Sven, Eamon. We can get on to the faster class. We have not seen the LMPs for quite a while. It has been since last year for the LMP2 World Endurance Spec Series Championship. It's lovely to get back on track in the Jumbo Racing Team LMP2. Here we go for the first lap now. Let's go on board with him as he heads into turn 1. It's going to be a very quick lap, way quicker than we just saw earlier in this one. Into the hairpin and then racing up now. This one is a very, very easy flat out Eau Rouge and Radial. There he goes, looking very, very easy. Barely anything you got to do around there. As we now exit onto the Kemmel Straight, looking into the next couple of corners here. Into the right, left-hander, back to the right-hander, accelerating out. Luca now going downhill into the right-hander and a little bit wide there as he goes. Trying to hold on and able to hold on for the late apex. And, into the gravel as well. The rear end sliding out. Might want to also add, this is a fixed series for the LMP2, so all the drivers are running the exact same setup. The only thing they can do is change their traction control, brake bias, tire temperatures, fuel. That's about it. So these drivers are really on the best of even playing fields as Lucas really pushing as hard as possible. He's still within track limits. That's the good thing. However, this lap is all over the place. And nonetheless, though, still trying to find his way around the lap and now trying to see what he can do. What is the lap the drivers are going to be chasing down? Lucas Smith is the fastest man overall in practice. So as we head on now to the final chicane here. It's the right, left, bus stop chicane complete. Up to the line, the drivers are going to be chasing down Lucas Smits. 2:03, 2:49 to put this lap down. And we're going to stay on board with him as he heads into the bus stop chicane. And any chance he could potentially put down 5/10. And no. So he was able to put down a 10th, so 2:03.0, and so far he's still on provisional. That is lucky for him. But Lucas Smith is looking way quicker. Lucas Smith is up almost a 10th. He's 0.08 of a second faster. And Luca now, as he heads into the final chicane now. Can Lucas Smith be our first man on pole position here for the first round of the Endurance Championship? For LMP2, he's on provisional. Slips it into the left of No Name, accelerating. Let's see what he can do. 30 seconds left to go here in qualifying. They're all racing for the checkered flag. Meanwhile, we take a look at Van Dorn, who's actually hit the sausage curb in the bus stop. He races to the line. Nonetheless, what can the Dutchman do? Van Dorn stays 4th position, but he has one more opportunity at this lap time. Kit, this is not going to be a fast lap time, so he's going to try once again. One more lap for him. We'll see what he does. But Lucas Smith may be in trouble because the first sector is very fast. 53.7 from Christian Ramau, while Lucas Smith's only doing a 54.1. It's goosebumps here at the end of qualifying. Who is going to take it? Into the bus stop chicane. And Lucas Smith's going to bail out on his lap time. And we watch Fleer now, the German. What can he do across the line from 5th position? Does not improve. Finally, we have Christian Ramau. Can he take pole position for himself? Yes, he can by 2/10. Christian Ramau on provisional pole position. He has 2 cars left to worry about. And Max Kit is faster in the first sector. Kit's absolutely on it. One final opportunity. Max Kit slides the rear. And we're just watching him patiently. Danny Nasir comes across the line. Nothing can be done. He stays last. And now we watch The American, one final opportunity. Can he take pole? Can he steal the show for himself? Take down that 202.313. He is racing towards, oh, he's made a mistake. Into the right-hander. That's going to be his qualifying. He's lifted off. Christian Ramal's on pole. Incredible qualifying. Congratulations, your top three from qualifying. Christian Ramal, Lucas Smith, Max Kitt.